That was the Hoodoo and Hoodoo Sorcerer from Rayman 3, which are actually two separate songs for some reason. One of them, even though both play whenever the Hoodoo Sorcerer appears, they're two separate sound files, and that's them two put together. Anyway, gonna play Rayman Origins, which is as close to a perfect game as a game maybe can be. It just controls like good, and it just works good, and it's good. Even though it has many problems, and you know, both the UbiArt Rayman games, they're like almost perfect platformers, but there's a great emphasis on almost. Does the game not have sound? No, it does. It do. It do. And I'll point out these problems. Mostly the results music, the results screen like being like mandatory in this game is like one of its biggest problems. You'll see. We'll get there. All right. Game. Hello chat. How you guys doing? See, I did it at the start of the stream this time. Ugh, my wire of my controller wire. It's dusty. Gross, icky. Anyway, yeah, it's a very joyous game. Whoa, that voice clip doesn't really sound like Rayman. Tell me if the audio sounds good, if you like even know anything about audio, you know, I'll ask it again. Yeah, I never, this is a Mandela effect. I never realized this game had this feature. Hold on. Let me sync it up. Do it. Now fuck it. I never realized that this makes a little song, just like the Lump song, but it's like out of sync. Look at this. I don't understand how to get the rhythm right. Great, beautiful. I genuinely never like realized that for the longest time that you can make little music. Hello, cactus. Oh yeah, this fucking story, quote unquote story. I actually kind of appreciate that at least this game has a tiny little bit of plot that it tells through visuals only. Legends tells its story like solely through lore dump. And it's like, there's no story. At least this one you're like progressing through a world. And there's like a small semblance of events that occur and happen. So that is a setup. That is a microphone. I think this story, the only written plot is in the manual for this game on like PS3. But yeah, they put a microphone that is waking up the dead or something. Awesome plot. I put in the description. I am going to complain many times about how like they sort of crash-ified the Rayman games in this one, because this one is just like, wow, they're wild and quirky instead of just being like a fantasy story like the other ones. Rayman 3 isn't really like even like proper fantasy story. It's like kind of Shrekky. But yeah, they're sleeping too loud. Oh no. Look, it's the Living Dead, I guess. Even though, again, the Land of the... This game is like a retcon and a half for the series. Because the Land of the Living Dead is no longer like what it used to be in Rayman 3. It's like different. And everyone's fucked up, everyone's dead. The end. Let's get into it. In everything that this game lacks in story, it makes up for it in gameplay and fun. It's a fairly funny game. Hello Murphy, you look nothing like you used to. Look like the old master is blowing bubbles again. He's fucking crazy. This is Polycus, or the Bubble Dreamer, in this game. He's crazy. We gotta get Electrons to save him, I guess. That is as close to the plot as you will get. There's also the Land of the Living Dead here. Oh, hello. What's his name? Alice Mansay. Look, he talks in pig Latin. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you gotta get the ruby teeth for that shit. Punchable face art style. They do look quite punchable, especially Murphy. They also redesigned Polycus to look like a glow box for some reason. Very cool. He looked just like a little man with a hat in Rayman 2, and I never even played Rayman 2. I just know it. All right, the snoring tree. Rayman Legends is just like a hub world in like a gallery. This one you actually feel like you're going on a little adventure through worlds. Legends is just so fucking lazy. It's a jungle out there. You don't even have the punch yet. The game feels incomplete. So if you don't know, the reason that this game is even called Origins is that it was originally actually gonna be like a prequel and like tell the origins of Rayman. But then they didn't do that, and it's just a random plotless romp. Hello, nymph. Let me out. I love the cage dark tone thing. It uses its teeth as a cage. So this is a platformer, and it. I always say this. There is only one game that controls better than this one, and that is Pizza Tower. This is just about the like perfect 2D platformer to me. Legends actually does control like slightly better than this. But I think the level design in this one makes up for its shortcomings, and makes it the superior game overall. Yay! I get the punch. She also speaks in Pig Latin. Everyone does. Hold on, I'm just gonna, yeah. This game, this game doesn't waste time. It throws tits at you at like minute 5 of the game. And can I say something? These nymphs, every single one of them, overrated as shit. Overrated. Okay, I can punch now. Sweet. Soundtrack is also great in this game. And look at that. That is a familiar face. Who's that? That's a Lividstone from Rayman 1. And every single character from Rayman 1 that used to be limbless, they're now redesigned to actually have limbs. So only Rayman is the one, like, you know, that doesn't have arms and shit. And that's weird. Also, for some reason they decided that everything in this game inflates when it dies, which I don't know about that. So good to be playing this again. There's a very distinct reason for me to like not replay this game as much as I maybe would like to, and you will see it in a second. Oh yeah, the fucking... It's really, with Origins and Legends, it's like a pick your poison kind of thing with the charged lumps. Because in this game, you have to listen to their stupid little song every single time you like grab a red lump. And in Origins, it's like an OCD nightmare, because you have to get a roll of them perfectly to get all the charged ones. And it annoys me just as much. That was a hunter, also from Rayman 1. And here is the reason I don't replay this game all that much. Look at this. This fucking... Oh, it got one shot. This fucking screen is unavoidable, and it wastes so much of our time. Generally, this one only has like 150 points. In all the other ones, it's like 300 or something. And you can't skip it. You can't speed it up. In Legends, actually, there's one thing where Legends is superior. You can skip the results. It might not seem much, but the results not being skippable adds up in this game to make you just like waste several like hours of your life, and it feels bad. Wait, didn't I do a joy to key thing so I could use the... Guess don't work here. Oh, whatever. I didn't get the medal. So sad. I'm gonna show a time trial, because this is a rare game that I'm good at, because I know how to use the extra moves. I have no idea how people can play a game like this, like an acrobatic platformer, and not like do silly little moves that you have available. Like I never see anyone do this. Look at this. Leave me alone, geyser. Look at this. This spin. Nobody does that. You see that? You can do like a cool spin that makes you go like a tiny bit faster sometimes. Only sometimes, really. But yeah, this is a game I'm very like used to. I can basically like play it without barely like play it barely paying attention and like be fairly good at it. A rare instance, really. Oh my god! Fuck. Those things, they replaced them in like the Back to Origins Legends mode of this. Another thing that bothers me like beyond any like reason in Legends is that you have to like, you don't have to, but to basically get 100%, you have to replay the Legends, the Origins mode, and that is literally just a lesser like rehash of this game. They put half of this game in the other one, has like recycling. To me, Rayman 3 is still peak Rayman. I was very impressed by Rayman 3. I liked it a lot. Also, hello, Kosh. I finally remember who you are. You're the one that said that Wrecking Ball was like a song by Taylor Swift, which is not true. You lied. Why would you lie? Alright. You have these little challenges, like 2 per level. Very cool. That is the Rayman 1 collect thingy screen. Oh yeah, the Electrons are like basically the only thing in this game that is really like actual leftover from Rayman 1, like in structure, because Rayman 1 was all about collecting in the Electrons, and here they're not like exactly like they're not even a part of the plot really. Oh, I didn't get that, huh? Sad. I'm not getting all the like lumps per level. That's doable. Doing 100% is like pretty alright, but I'm not doing it. Music's so good. It's like a fairly just like, you know, the levels are very simplistic, but I have a lot to talk about this game just in general about like the gameplay. Since you know it doesn't have a story of any description. It used to. It was like back when it was like, you know, an actual prequel. Apparently, you would even like see how Mr. Dark came to be, like how he became who he is. But and then it became like a different story, which was about the what is it? The magician, like how he became evil, how he like got corrupted by being a fan of Mr. Dark, and then it had no plot. Sad. Doesn't really need a plot, I guess. It's fine as it is, but you know, what it could have been. I've seen some like beta footage of this, and it seems like it used to be like less about fast, like, you know, platforming like this. It used to be a little bit more slow and methodical, such as Rayman 1. And there were even plums that you could like throw in the heads of livid stones to, like, you know, platform through them. But that's not in the game. There's also a little like fan move that you did, which like went upwards. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that up royally. Whatever, let's just leave. At least the little lump songs are like different every time. My first 2 videos turn 1 year old today. Cool. Cool. Awesome. There's another thing that Legends at least like fixed. The whole thing with the enemies, like, you know, you hit them once and they like inflate. You have to hit them again to get the second lump. In Legends, they just like die instantly. God damn it! I fucking hate this screen with all my heart. If there was a mod that like let you skip this, it would be so beautiful. Yeah, you have to watch that. Then he keeps up filling it up, keeps hugging the cylindrical yellow tube. Yeah, I'm playing on PC with a controller. The like buttons are fucked up. Look, continue. 1A button, 1B button. Retry. Yeah, weird. But it just controls so good. Look at this. They let you like test out the controls during the loading screen. The loading screen. Woohoo. Oh, unlock the character. Is it Glowbox? I kind of hate playing as Glowbox in this game. Oh, it's this. The skins in this game are very lame. They like made a lot more in Legends. But the only skins that I care about in this game are the like evil fucked up ones. The like Dark, Rayman, and Glowbox. What is it? Glowbox? So stupid. I hate playing as Glowbox because he feels more like, because he's like, I'm pretty sure the physics are the exact same, but because he looks like heavier, he like feels weird to control. Oh yeah, here's a time trial. There's one of these in like every single level, which not gonna lie, a tiny little bit of padding for like if you wanna do 100%, but it's like it's fine. The levels like take like a mere second to finish. I just wanted to show off how like speed running this game controls. Look at this, you can do all this shit, you can spin, you can fuck it up, but also get the lumps don't even matter in this speed mode. 21, 28, 21. Legends had the like specific time trial levels, which I'm fine with. I think, you know, since this is just the same level you already played, but like fast, I guess the other approach of unique time trial levels is like better, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just different. Sometimes different is not like inherently bad. I always pit Legends against Origins a lot. There it is, I got it. And the trophy. The trophies do nothing. This game doesn't even have achievements on Steam. So you really gotta make your own fun. I want to go black. I want to go back to Rayman. I'm already black. I'm not really though. Okay. That's the fucking glow box Rayman. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Him. Bubble Dreamer says different things for every single skin. You know, you don't actually pass for Glowbox, right? I talked to Voodoo Mom about reversing that spell. You're cool with it? Okay. I still can't tell if it's like a different Rayman or the different skins are like different people. Different Ray people? I have no idea. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, that's this skull thief thing. Tricky treasure. It's like a little Kaizo level for you to do for a piece to go to the land of the living dead right at the end of the game. Very cool. I'm gonna run out of air talking so much about this game. It's just so good. I had Sony is like releasing PlayStation games on Steam, right? Like God of War and Sackboy and Stackboy and Spooderman. Not very interested, really. If they released like older games to Steam, you know, previous like exclusives, I maybe would be interested. Like, imagine if they like put I don't know, the Little Big Planet on Steam. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh yeah, the Dark Toons. These were in Rayman 1, but they look nothing like that. They just look like little Electoons, but black. Also, is the audio good? Forgot about that. Is the audio good? Is the game low? Is the game loud? I must know. Oh damn. Also, another thing that this game, another thing that this game does like sin at is the way the worlds are structured. The fact you have to beat this first world and then like travel to the second, and then later on in the game you come back to the jungle area. It's very weird. It's not a very cool format. Hello Wyatt. Hope if we get a new Rayman game, it's in the style of 2 or 3 and not these games. Well, they made Rayman a 3D model for Rabbids Kingdom fucking whatever XCOM, and you know, maybe it rings true that they're like thinking about I don't know, doing a 3D Rayman. I doubt it. It's fucking Ubisoft. They're never doing it. They're never doing anything of worth anymore, ever again. The 2 UbiArt Rayman games were like a fluke. And now they just re-release Legends and never Origins, and and like make Rayman mobile games. They're never gonna like do anything good again. Don't worry about it. But in the meantime, Rayman Raving Rabbids Rebirth is coming. I hope they don't like cancel it or it gets fucking cease and desist. Seems like Rayman fan games have like are pretty on the clear. The only one that I can really think of is Rayman Redemption, but seems like it's at least on, like fine. It's on the clear. That little pose that Rayman does, isn't that literally something that Crash does in his games? A little like, you know, pelvic thrust dance. They really just they Crash-fied this poor boy. Like I can't punch. And like, because, you know, this game's so plotless, all the characters that reappear in it, like, you know, Glowbox and Rayman, none of them even like act like they used to, because, you know, there's no dialogue. Rayman never had much of a personality, but he was, you know, like just the kind good guy, and Glowbox was like a coward and a doofus. God damn it. And in this game, they're all like pretty just interchangeable. They're all the same shit. They just run, they just jump, they look unhinged. It's dumb. Never realized their heads have like little holes for their eyes, so they can use it like, you know, a hood. Very cool. There's a fuck ton of new sprites for all these, like for everything in this game. Because I don't know what happened in the development cycle for this, but they just changed it so much that it's like probably not even like, it's probably only a fraction of what it used to be. There's some like backgrounds that you see that apparently you were supposed to like go there, but you never do. There's like a castle in the first level you might have seen. You don't go there. There's a castle in the Gorman land also. You never go there. Unfortunate. Also, the magician, this guy is the same guy as in Rayman 1. The like little, you know, the little minigame guy. But in this game, he was retconned to be a Tinsy. You know, the little blue big-nosed guy. So that's a phenomenon in the UbiArt games. Just like retconning characters to be a different like species. Do you need the... No, you don't need all the lectons for anything important. It's just for unlocking some levels, and I'm gonna get most of them. I would just go with the flow. I had a 100% save file in this. I don't know where it went. I think this doesn't have Steam Cloud. Okay. I don't know whatever it went. Probably in my previous hard drive or something. I had that hard drive for a little hot second. Also, in this game, you have like Mario rules. You die in one hit, but if you have a heart, you don't. There's no health, and you might have noticed the old Rayman games did have health. So what's up with that? I think this had a health bar. Like, there's a lot of beta footage that they released, and also that people just found around, and it was different, quite different. I think my least favorite world in this game is the Desert of Didgeridoo, just because it has like those boring like wait for a floating platform bits. But the water world, I'm also a bit not fond of because of the swimming controls. It's not that they're bad. It's just that I would prefer to be on land, because on land it controls more fun. You also don't really get to charge your fist much, because if you think about it, you know, this is a strong punch, but the like jump punch is just as strong of a unit of punch as a charged one. So why would you do the one that you have to wait when you can just like, you know, do a little hop and there it is? I always felt like the charged punch was like Rayman's most iconic move. And I always found it weird that, you know, in the two UbiArt games you barely use them, because Legends was how I like first found the series. Was my first Rayman game. Even then, I'm not afraid of shit talking it. Ubisoft's kind of like PopCap. They don't make anything worth playing anymore. Yeah, I think PopCap was like doomed from the start from them like being casual game developers. Because just look at how like every other mobile game has went. I think PopCap might have like caved under that sort of pressure also, even without the EA payout, payout. I find it extremely funny how much people like shit on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, because the idea of a Plants vs Zombies shooter is extremely stupid. I only played the first Garden Warfare and I liked it well enough, even though I didn't really like third-person shooters. I just played it because, you know, it was Plants vs Zombies. It's a series that I like. But I you know, have my fond memories of the first one, but I am totally like down for people shit talking those games. I find it funny. Oh yeah, the music is slightly dynamic in this. People do shit on like every single Garden Warfare, like kind of equally. Specifically, you know, like people who are like I don't know, didn't want to play them already. I do know that even people who like the Garden Warfare games didn't like the Battle for Neighborville, because that one is just like shit. Plants vs Zombies Heroes. That's the card game for mobile game, right? What a last ditch effort. Do people even like card games anymore? I guess they do. I love the suspense music. The jaw harp is so good. Get that skull coin. I'll be extremely sick of the little Lum song by the end of the game. It's funny that they made this, like, you know, the UbiArt engine, and they were flexing it really hard with this game. Like, you know, these environments do look very good, and like I think this engine was meant to like streamline animating the characters. It looks like kind of like Flash animation a little bit, but it's like it looks fine. I especially like how the characters pop out compared to the backgrounds in this game. I think Legends made them like too plasticky, like the plasticky black backgrounds, and that makes it like, I don't know, a little less visually interesting. But what I was gonna say is they were flexing this engine, this UbiArt engine, so hard for Rayman Origins and Legends, and then they didn't like make more. I guess they didn't make. What specifically like weirds me out is that they didn't make other games besides Rayman with the UbiArt engine. Like, do you guys really only have Rayman as your little platformer character, right? What if there was I don't know, Beyond Good and Evil that is like a 2D Metroidvania, and it looked like this? I never played Beyond Good and Evil. I only know about the pig. What suspense music? It's the like little like boingy music that you hear in the levels. I think it's like slightly dynamic. So like in certain areas it's like suspenseful and then it becomes action. I never realized Legends also has dynamic music. Like it keeps changing and like playing little snippets of the same song throughout the level. And even with bosses, like if you die to a boss, it'll like randomize what bit of the song it'll play next. Might be easier to explain if I played Legends, and I will. And I was also thinking of playing Legends like multiplayer, because maybe it would like diminish my great anger at that game. Also, this little bit here, this was in a trailer. I think this is where Rayman was like made. You know, back when they had like cutscenes, I guess that would be where Rayman is like created by the nymphs. And the story was that like the nymphs were making Rayman, but they got distracted by zombie chickens, and then they like dropped a bunch of like lumps, which were Rayman's components, and then he like, you know, he was made missing a few parts, and that's why he doesn't have limbs. Very cool. So see this song right here that is playing is like the like normal action. Son of a bitch. It's like the normal action. When it goes into boingy mode, it's when it's suspense. I love dynamic music. It's my favorite. Not this one though. Not this dynamic music. Oh, you can also do this in this game. You have like a weird down kick and it throws enemies up, but you don't really like ever have to do it. And it's not even in Legends. If you like try, like, you know, punch and down, you just do the ground pound on the ground. You just like, you literally just punch yourself. It's kind of funny. There is indeed a lot of like good slapstick in this game. Can I do this without the hover? Feels very like bad playing this game without the hover. Oh yeah, there's a phenomenon that I can barely even begin to explain, but that is like fascinating to me, is that especially when you play the Origins levels in Legends, you can like, there's a weird infinite wall climb move, like trick in Legends. Let's see, I don't think it is in this game, but like, basically what you do in Legends is that like you jump against the wall, do the like little wall jump, and then kick. And somehow, like in this game it doesn't work, but the like little momentum pause that you get on the air from the kick, it lets you like just keep kicking and keep going back to the same wall and basically just like infinitely climb the same wall forever. And it's it feels unintended, but maybe it was intended. Maybe they wanted it to be a cool speedrun trick. Probably not. I really don't like basically anything like Plants vs Zombies related visually after the first one. You know, the first Plants vs Zombies is like not a fantastic looking game. It looks charming. It looks like an old, you know, an old PopCap game. That's the charm. But like from I guess Plants vs Zombies 2 forward, was that the first EA one? They look weird. They kind of look like this even. Like even you know Peggle 2? It looks like this game, but like very washed out. And that's kind of how like everything PopCap related looks after the EA acquisition. Peggle 2 is such a fucking abomination of a creation, but the best part of it is most definitely some of the music, not all of it. It's funny because technically I know more about Peggle 2 than normal Peggle, original Peggle. Because I watched Grapefruit play Peggle 2 because it was funny. It was a weird, like, gross game. That's like that. I always think about this. That's like a person who only knows Plants vs Zombies from like Plants vs Zombies 2, and I would hate to meet that person. Okay. In Legends, they added a weird, like, almost collectathon element to the game, where every level has like a bunch of hidden tendencies. Besides, you know, the two like these little missions, you know, like little secret small platforming bit. And it's weird. It feels it's especially weird because in the Origins levels they retroactively added little tendencies to the levels. It's weird. Also, did you see that? Did you see how Rayman's face like changes at the end of that animation? That always happens, and it always looks weird. I don't understand. Dead. That game will get an update. It'll outlive us. Which game? Peggle 2? No way. It's on PS4. Like it's a truly abandoned game. Or maybe you mean Plants vs Zombies 2? That one I think they do still update, and they just keep making it worse. It was already like not very good. It's like the level design, from what I understand, the level design is kind of just like chaos, so that you spend real money on the fake money to get like little power-ups and win, because it's a freemium game, you know, freemium. Dude, I haven't been like actively thinking about the game I'm playing in a very long time. This game is like just flashes of just you know, just images flashing in my mind, and I just like keep playing it and keep doing good. Cool. I think if you are on multiplayer, you know, the player that got the most lums is the fat lady, and the one that got the least is the skinny guy. And all the others are just like on the sides. Because you can play this with 4 people, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like chaotic though, because there's friendly like fire. and people kind of don't like the multiplayer from what I see, from what I've heard. I never really got to play it multiplayer because I don't have friends. Like, you know, friends that I can physically play local games with. Yeah, that is the old tire joke, you know, that this game is inflation fetish, but generally I don't know why they did that, because in old like beta material for this, when enemies died, they just kind of like fell off the level. They fell off plus ratio. But in this game, for some reason, they decided that like everything in the like world is made out of bubbles that the Bubble Dreamer made, because you know he created the world from his dreams or some shit like that. And so that. And now if you try looking up Rayman Origins or Rayman Legends PNG on Google, like on Google search, Google Images, you're bound to find at least like one weird like inflation image that people have made with this game's assets, because you know, it's just how it goes. It's more creative, I guess you can call it that. I didn't get them all. Cool. This game does have a very fun art style. Like, everything looks a little like twisty and like silly. Wow. I do really like the contrast between the like characters with the kind of thick outlines and the backgrounds that look like weird like oil paintings or like plasticky. And again, in Legends kind of fucked up that look because the characters look like plasticky also. Oh, tricky treasure. Let's see if my abilities have rusted over time. Can't catch me. I didn't talk to the fire teensy. It's fine. None of the dialogue in this game matters. Oh yeah. This song is great. Woo! He's afraid. And he should be. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that you can. These levels kind of suck because you can't have fun in them. You can't, like, if you know, you can go like a little faster from like spinning. They don't let you do that in these levels. They're very specific about the kind of platforming they want you to be doing. So if you like try doing little tricks, you most definitely will die, and that's kind of unfortunate. Because I like just going all over the place in this game. Yeah, your air kick also like doesn't slow you down quite as much as in this one in Legends, but it's kind of weird. Are the tricky treasures in Legends through back to Origins? I don't even remember. Are you okay? Nope. Oh yeah, and also the ground pounding doesn't work on the. You know, they're again very specific about how they want you to be doing this. It plays almost like an auto runner, and I don't like that. There are Rayman auto runners based on the UbiArt games, and don't like them. Okay, look, this is so boring. I'm doing it at the pace that the game wants me to be doing. Okay, you can, you know, you can do a little like speed up here and there, do a little trolling. Alright, I win. Sweet. At least all the golden teeth I will get. And, you know, do the live it dead. Land, live it dead. How the fuck do people stand these dogs barking in their own house? Why even keep a dog if you're like just gonna leave it like barking in a backyard? Why do that with the poor dog? Alright, so this is a mosquito level. Not gonna lie, I don't think I like these quite as much as other people do. I really love this game's basic control so much that I kind of wish it was entirely just that, and it had no little distractions at all from it. But it's okay. People love these. It's a shoot 'em up. I don't like shoot 'em ups overall that much, but these are fairly fun. The music has kazoos. Kazoo is such like a classic like. Trying to be quirky instrument. You might also we'll get there eventually. This game has a whole like Mexican world which I also think Mexican stuff is also another very trying to be quirky aesthetic. Like don't know how to make it wacky, make it Mexican. Which is probably like a slightly offensive like train of thought, but I assure you, it's the train of thought that that goes on. Cool. Just now like trying to pay attention to these backgrounds, because I never do, because I'm focused on the gameplay always. So you can like suck up shit and like it becomes a stronger shoot, but you can also just like shoot everything a lot and they die. It's fine. They made the hunter so fruity in this game. They had cool like like mallet bullets in Rayman 1. And they just look like goons, like you know a villain's henchman goon type of goon. Cool. Back when I played this, like when I first like played this game, you know, by myself, I had an auto fire on my controller and I use it a lot for these levels. And you know what's funny? With that auto fire, my like my rate of shooting was so high that it made the game lag a lot. It was funny, but it was just like a constant barrage of like bullets. It was very funny actually. This has no like cap. This really is as fast as you can mash. And with an auto fire, that means that, you know, it's like it can be a lot more than the game can handle clearly. Cool. Give me all the thingies. Nope, that dude is dead. You don't even get stuff for that. It was just cruel. It's funny, if you're at Glowbox, you don't even ride the mosquito. The mosquito rides Glowbox and like, you know, gives him like basically a little jetpack. And and then Glowbox is the one that is like spitting out the bullets and stuff. Pretty silly. Where's Bird? There's Bird. You know what's funny? You literally can just like shoot this bird a lot with the normal bullets and he just dies. But what you're meant to do is like this, you know. Stun locked. Look, he like budges a little. He's taking damage. I think you can like even like, you know, if you beat this fight a little early, it fucks up this synchronizing, and you just like float in the nothing for a little bit. Very cool. Alright, I win. That was a different bird from the other bird that will fight way later. That's another weird aspect of this, because of the like, you know, way that you backtrack to the worlds. You like only fight the bosses in the later half of the game, and it feels like weird pacing. I don't know why they did that. Trying to decipher what he's saying there. I know it's Pig Latin, but I forgot the word. I think he's saying like money or something. Or like bring it. Okay. Again, the medals do nothing. Probably does something, you know, for achievements, but this version doesn't have them. But for all intents and purposes, I did get everything already when I played this previously, so go me. Gibberish Jungle. And then it's like, what is it, the second, like, Growling Grotto? And this is the Desert of Didgeridoos, and then the other one is like the Land of Despair, or something like that. This is the music world. Another interesting parallel between Rayman 1 and this one. First world, Grassland. First world in Rayman 1 for PS1, Grassland. Second world, music world for both. But this one is a desert. It's just, you know, it's a little parallel that they have. And then the Rayman Legends also did the same thing. First world, Grassland. Second world, music. Third world, Mexico. The fourth world, water. These games just keep copying each other. But this world is pretty cool. There's a little like samba track in the mini games. Fuck you, bird. Oh yeah, I don't have the hover yet. Do they like even let me do this? Yeah, they do. Sometimes I worry so much about like doing cool moves in this game that I don't even do the like obvious objective thing. Like, you know, the most objective solution. Such is the curse of the game with like cool controls. Oh yeah, doesn't this also make music? Yeah. I forgot about that in the first like world, but there's like little like drum platforms that if you like do this little run on, you do like a little drum solo, and it's cool. These things really do look like Angry Birds in this like world. All the bird enemies. That's another franchise that like started out people like thinking it was promising, and then like, you know, mobile games turned out to be a failure, and then it wasn't a success anymore. Like I don't think the general masses think about Angry Birds anymore, or maybe they do because they keep making those movies. Oh, I really want the hover. The hover like completes the move set, and it's weird that you don't have them right away. Oh, here it is. Little drum solo. Actually, I just remembered that's also another parallel to Rayman 1, where you have to unlock the most basic of moves ever. Like in that game, you also have to unlock your punch and also unlock ledge grabbing, which is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, it's really cold. I don't like the winter anymore. Never did. At least this game still does have like a trace of the whimsical sort of atmospheric areas and, you know, zones of like Rayman 2, 3, and 1, I guess. Like it's not quite as loud and obnoxious as I like usually remember. I'm just like thinking about the kazoos and the mariachi and the Mexico world, but no, this game does have like a sliver of introspectiveness and like atmosphere in it. Like this is a cool desolate desert place with lots of instruments and mystique. This game would have been better if Ubisoft got a licensed soundtrack and it played House of the Holy by Led Zeppelin. It's the cool Brazilian nymph. It's Legends that has like, it's not licensed music, it's like parody music, but it's of licensed songs. Like they have Black Betty, but it's like their own like Lividstone song Black Betty, and it's very silly. I didn't even know those were real songs for the like longest time. There's also the like Eye of the Tiger, and it has Who from not from, but like, you know, that song that was in Kill Bill. But there it's Glue Glue. Okay. Hello, Sam, the carnival lady. Cool. The one good thing about the winter time is that you don't feel too guilty about staying inside all the time. I never feel guilty about staying inside all the time. It just like extra makes me want to stay inside all the time, which is it's not good. I think the only like good thing to look forward to like during winter is like not having flies and bugs like buzzing around you all the time, or like ants, you know, trying to steal your food, steal the like crumbs on your table. That is very annoying. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I forgot about that. I'm also quite glad that Legends got rid of the like the lum bubbles, you know, these little bubbles, because those annoy me a little bit because they disappear after a little bit. Oh yeah, I like how sometimes the games just like have fun. I'm doing it in rhythm, not really though. And here's the... This isn't even samba. I forgot what, like, Brazilian music that is. But it's something. Certainly something. Hate the humidity of summer in your area. Summer does, like... There's one big problem with summer. Actually, two. One, I use headphones and, like, you know, I get sweaty. Second, the summer makes me angry. Like, I think I get angrier during the summer at, like, things that happen. And that's bad. Okay, that was easy. Hello? Yay. Look at that, his face... Oh no, his face didn't do it. I guess it's just his face, like, going back to the default state. Because, you know, flash animation. At least during this, like, results screen, I can, you know, kind of look at chat freely. Because there's nothing else that I can even do. Sometimes when I'm gardening, I pretend little Pikmin are battling Bobarbs, and then I snap back to reality. That's awesome. That's like what I was saying, like, look at your, like, table or your house in general, and, like, if it's cluttered, try to think if it would be, like, a well-designed Katamari Damacy level. You know, like, collecting the stuff in your house. Best original score. What was this one? Okay. They were trying to manifest getting a, you know, an award for music. Didn't they do that? Didn't they, like, get one even? Maybe. What do you say? Okay. He doesn't say anything important. He pretends he's your friend for the entire game, but it's not very impactful because you, like, barely even know who the fuck that is. Oh yeah, the fucking tokens, they look great. Does he have... Yeah, he does have, like, two silly eyes. And there's the little Cyclops, Lemon Bird. Shoutouts, little Lemon Bird, my favorite. Hello? Doesn't this song have the main theme in it? You know, like the main theme that they mostly reuse in Gibberish Jungle? Wait, what was this? What was I supposed to do in there? Oh. Is this like a clarinet floor? There's a lot of like, you know, wind instruments in this world. And it's a pretty cool aesthetic, frankly. The music world in Rayman 1 was just kind of like random whatever instruments strewn around, sometimes in the sky, sometimes in like a grassland. This one like has a bit more of a specific theme. Little hard hat birds. Oh yeah, the free fall. Are you supposed to like... No, you're supposed to take this one slow. There's one of these where you just like do a ground pound through the like entirety of it, and it's fun. Another thing that this game has, I guess not over, but like different from Legends, is that it's a lot harder to get like all the lumps. In Legends you have like just about like 200 or more like overshooting of you know, required collectibles and shit. This one is extremely like precise, you know, exact. Like you get exactly like 350 or like slightly like maybe 10 or 20 more than that, and you gotta like grind for them. Like, you know, do these little charged bits and like do it well and kill all the enemies and stuff. Spring, summer, fall, winter. The weather in my area sucks all year round. That is sad to hear. To be very truthful, I recognize that no matter what weather it is, I will always complain about, like, you know, the one that is going on compared to the other ones. Like if it's really hot, I'll be like, damn, I wish it wasn't that hot. But at the moment I'm cold, so I wish I was hot. But generally, like for the entirety of last summer, I was enjoying it. I wasn't like ever getting like too like pissed about it. It is kind of like a slight difficulty that I have many problems sleeping, and sleeping in the heat is a bit of a trial. But since I'm not in school anymore, I can just like stay up very late, and then my body like forces me to sleep, and so easy. Ow. These things are just the Cyclops reskinned. You know, those little flying bats from the first world. Hello? Can I oh, okay. Sometimes you press buttons, sometimes... Oh, what? What do you mean? You're not a boost one. You're not boost gameplay from Sonic. You know, I was very impressed when that Shadow thing... spoilers, I guess, if you really don't want spoilers for the new Shadow Sonic Generations thing. Cover your ears and go la 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 la. I was very impressed that they put Emerald in there, that little Gizoid guy from Sonic Battle, because I always forget this, but they did like make ties between you know, like the Arc and the Gizoids in that game, and I guess they're sticking to it. They're keeping Emerald in that backstory instead of like forgetting about him, and I guess that's because Gemerald is now like part of the comics, so they're literally forced to not forget about him, or else, you know, Gemerald doesn't make sense. Gemerald, I have no idea. Look at this. It's does this game even have any like shadow levels, like decay returns? I kind of feel like it does, but I can't remember where. Besides, you know, here, right now. That was such a cool thing in Donkey Kong Returns, but now looking back, it was like kind of funny how much people were like going crazy over those shadow levels. At least I remember it like that. Maybe it wasn't that much, but like it's such a simple like feature to like make a silhouette level, but it was very cool. Look at that. They're on like music sheet. They're the notes. There's it was so on the nose. Rayman 1 literally had, you know, like music note enemies in the music world. This one doesn't quite go as like, you know, silly. Why didn't they bring back Mr. Sax from Rayman 1? He was the best part of that world. Oh, it keeps going even if I'm tapped out of the game. That's nice. Been going for 1 hour. I can keep playing this game for hours on end. Back to the Glade of Dreams. It's funny because every single game like technically takes place in the Glade of Dreams, but it's always like the overall plot and backstory of the world changes so much in the series. It's like it's so like just, you know, fickle and doesn't matter a lot, and that's kind of cool. I once heard like an explanation that's like, because the world is made of dreams, like every single game is like a different kind of dream, like, you know, a different collective of dreams, and, you know, dreams are not very physical. They're not very like set in stone, and that's why the series is so inconsistent and weird. And I like that. It's clearly not intended, but I like that. Oh, damn. Is this that like that one song that's like, you know, famous for being the Snake Charmer song? The Snake theme song. Look at these slides. The sliding around in this game is very underutilized. I say it has a look, sliding right now. Still trying to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what is Rayman Legends main like theme, like main theme of operation, Because the first world is it's medieval. Clearly, it's like a castle and little castle grounds and dragons and stuff like that. Very medieval. I get it. And then the second world is like fairy tale, like frog world, and it's also music. And then the third one is a Mexican kitchen again, which this game already had a Mexican kitchen, but it's like hell. And it's also a like a cold world. Oh, cool. But and then the fourth world is like a spy mansion for some reason, and the fifth is Olympus. So is the theme like fairy tale? Is the theme like world travel? What is going on there? What is it? This game is like, it's fairly standard, you know, it's grass world, ice and fire world, water. But what were they like doing there? I don't get it. Oh, you see, it's a puzzle. Found it very. I got like I got a weird like thing happen. I saw like a post about Katamari Damacy on Twitter that like it was like listing its release date or something, and it called it a puzzle action game. And for a second, wow, I had to like think to myself, is Katamari like a puzzle game even? And upon like real hard consideration, I guess it is. I guess it is a puzzle game, because you know you're trying to figure out which way to get the most small objects until you're big enough to get the bigger ones. But I never, you know, like tried fitting Katamari in any kind of genre. I always just like thought of it as the ball game. But I guess if you really had to, you would call it a puzzle game. Okay, what whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, did you see that? I just moonwalked a lot. Kinda don't remember how to dispatch of this little, okay, like that. Just like that. And see, the world is like, you know, instrument themed and also bird themed. Oh look, it's this song. It's you know, the main theme of the desert. It's like, you know, music themed, and there's also birds, because you know birds sing and make music and stuff. Birds make music, that is true. They're very good composers. I'm a bit delirious. I'm sorry. I'm a bit too into the game. I'm going crazy. I had this. Uh-oh. Oops. You know, technically the real strat here is to not even like really go for the lumps, because the more lumps you have, the longer you will spend in the results screen, and we've already like, you know, established that that's not a good thing. Is this the end? No. Wait. I heard a thing. Oh, there it is. The Call of Adventure. The Prank Call of Cthulhu. I kind of miss watching Bill and Mandy. Still kind of sad. I think that show was like... No, I don't think it was cut off in its prime. It was actually... It actually had a slow death, even. Because you can really feel like by the last few episodes, they were probably being like already like thrown out the door on Cartoon Network. Wasn't it that like they like got a new CEO back then, and he called Billy and Mandy like an evil like fart joke show? What did I forget the exact quote, but it was like something like, this evil like poop fart humor show, we don't need it anymore. And then that's crazy to like reduce Billy and Mandy to a poop fart show. Although it did have, you know, it did have quite a few like fart jokes. Lots of 2000s cartoons did. I think that CEO was just like a prick all around. I'm pretty sure, actually I'm not pretty sure, I'm somewhat sure That's the same guy that like came in after like Cartoon Network got like sued for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie fiasco, you know, with the like the Boston event. They got the old CEO got like fired, and they hired a new guy, and the new guy just like sucked. He didn't even like cartoons for some reason, and even though, you know, it's the fucking Cartoon Network, and so they made a lot of live action shows that sucked, and it was bad times all around. And then they got a renaissance after like Flapjack and shit. They had Adventure Time and stuff, and it revitalized the company, the channel. I wonder like what Cartoon Network is even like up to nowadays. I haven't kept up in such a while. I haven't like even been like looking at really like, you know, actually modern cartoons. Because, you know, you think of modern cartoon, you think like, again, Adventure Time, but that's like years and years ago now. We're all getting old. Okay. I can probably beat this world today. Probably. 10 shards, huh? You waste my time and you don't even give me the highest rank. Please get on with it. Please get on with it. Awesome, incredible. You can also see, you know, the magician is like collecting lumps for the whole game. And that is like another small bit of plot that you're helping him. But, you know, he's not a good guy. We all know this. Skyward Sonata. That fucking dog that I hate. Wow, I missed all those. Oops. Oh, is this... I think this is it. Yeah, this is the... There's like snake platforms that you have to wait for. I hate this a lot. At least it makes music. Isn't that fun? It's like a weird recorder snake. Getting all the lumps in these levels especially sucks. Because, you know, you have to wait a lot, and if you don't get them all, you have to redo it all. And it's not good. Don't they like tremble if you like smash them? No, I guess that's another Legends only feature. It's also such a like a salt in the wound that Legends, you know, reused a lot of levels from this game, but not every single one. But they made sure to include the like snake levels for this world, you know, just to make sure that you like got to enjoy all the waiting. Very cool. No. I often forget I already have the flight. Also, those birds were just flying, you know, just floating. They weren't flapping their wings. You can't do that. That's illegal. Cool. What is even the aesthetic in this world? I called that nymph, like, you know, carnival nymph, but I'm actually not quite sure what is it with all the like feathers and stuff. Ugh, there's a fly in my face. Maybe a moth. No, it's a little fruit fly. Again, I've already stated my opinions on fruit flies. They're evil. Even though they like basically don't even exist. You know, they're not like, they don't physically touch you. They just fly really, really close to your eyes and annoy you. Tribal? I guess. Kind of, you know, general tribal thing. Let the music stop for a second. This game does have some like glitches, and I think most of them are like music fading out and shit, like music not working. There we go. I would actually be very, very curious to how like an actual 3D Rayman would go nowadays. I would prefer if it like was like Rayman 3, because that is a type of game that seems kind of forgotten. You know, kind of like action platformer from the PS2, where it's like there is a lot of platforming, but it's also like kind of focused on I don't know, 3D third person the combat a little bit. Gabriel calls it like a platform shooter. I wouldn't like ever call Rayman 3 a shooter though. It's not really shooting, even though you literally shoot your fists. It's not really a shooter. So again, it's more like an action platformer. So good being able to just like catch the lumps and not have to do it on rows, like, you know, rows of purple ones. That is a certain part of me when I play Legends, just like is incredibly obsessive with getting the rows correctly, and it's very, very bad for your health. Dancing, break dancing. Oh yeah, I downloaded Shotgun Mario 64. I might play that eventually. That seems fun, even though it very much is just, you know, Mario 64 has normal, but you can like just basically ignore a lot of the level design because you have a gun. It's very cool, very novel. Ow, cool. Yeah, this section is bad. I remember like getting the like baby skip level thing in this level a lot, because you know I was trying to do it well to get all the stuff. They do that. If you fail one section too many times, they like Murphy appears and he's like, "This area is dangerous. Do you want to skip it? Do you want to be a baby bitch and not play the game?" And you can do it. Which I don't even know why they did that. This game isn't very particularly hard or anything. Besides, you know, the tricky levels in the Land of the Living Dead. You played Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit recently? Pretty good. I think I watched that one once, and it seemed cool. Maybe now that I've like revitalized my my enjoyment of 2D classic Sonic, I could play that and enjoy it. Maybe. I don't even know what is the like good Mega Drive Sega Genesis emulator. I don't think I ever like got a good answer on that. Because the one that I had, I think it didn't even capture properly. It was, you know, the one that I used to use. It's like the K Fusion or some shit, Kaga Fusion. It was not great for the recording streaming thing. I tried playing like Sonic Classic Heroes on the channel once, and it just didn't work. Oh yeah. Let's see what kind of fresh hell we got here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how he says. That's like they say that Tinsy like he got trapped in the like hell kitchen in the gourmet land, and like eating spicy food made him like fiery, made him a fire wizard or something, and so he's now like he's like that. Oops. I hate playing the game as the developers intended. I guess the closest Legends has to the tricky treasure levels, I guess they do have them in there, and I think they're a little easier because the controls are better, but they also made it so you have to collect lumps in them, which is bad. It's bad for their like design, because I do enjoy that these levels are like purely focused on the platforming that you're doing. There's no like little distractions and stuff, but the closest in the actual original, you know, proper unique Rayman Legends is the music levels, and they're nothing like this. They're not actual challenges. They're just you play a little song, and it's like solely spectacle. There's like not an ounce of challenge in those. and it's not quite as interesting. But I'm not, again, not the greatest fan of these tricky treasure levels as other folks either, because I can't do my cool speedrun tricks in them and succeed. Uh-oh. Nice, fine. Really like the final section in this game, where you're like platforming through a falling scenario, and like everything is falling apart, and like the music is like intense. That is a very good part. And then you have to the mosquito level, and it's not good. Oops. You thought the music levels were really challenging? I mean, in premise, they are the exact same thing as this, just memorizing where to jump and punch. But nah, they're not very comparable. I also think there's like less of them. Maybe not. There's 8 like skull teeth, I think. And how many worlds does Legends have? It's like 1 music per world. And then the final world is just all of the music levels remixed, and it's like 8-bit remixes, and it's very lazy. I guess those might be more challenging, like if you don't know all the ins and outs of the controls, you know, like the fact that you can do the spin to like jump further and silly things like that. I often call like Pizza Tower an extremely easy game, and I forget that like not everyone like, you know, knows everything about it like I do. And I'm not even like a, you know, a pro player at it. I just know enough that I feel like it's pretty damn easy, because it doesn't punish you quite as much as, I don't know, other games for doing the big rank stuff. It's funny because I haven't even been able to like show off how I play as the noise, because I play like a maniac, you know, as you should, because, you know, the noise is a maniac. Oops. Did you try the remixes? They're artificially harder because they just fuck up your vision. And even then, it's also just memorization. Like, you kind of remember where to jump. If you play the level like normally without the vision impairments once, and then you do the, like, you know, remix one, you know like exactly what to do, and it's like not very hard at all. I also don't like how the remixes really sound. They're like chiptune, and they're not very good chiptune. I don't know why they like went for that. Because Rayman was never even like, you know, in a console that is chiptune. I guess it's just like, look gamers, retro, cool. Died a lot to them. I probably also did, you know, when I first played them. But anything is hard when you're first doing it. I fucking sucked at Pizza Tower when I started doing it. I gotta shut up for a second, hold on. This silly banjo music. Oh, what the fuck? I guess I gotta like wait, or what is happening? Again, don't like repetition, don't like speedrunning. That's what all these levels are, memorization. So this is a way harder game than Legends. And even the Origins that is in Legends is made a lot easier. Although again, that is a lot of that is because Legends like inherently just controls a lot better than this one. Which, I don't know how to feel about that truth. Okay, I win. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Okay, I do. When I first played Hollow Knight, I died at least once to every boss. I hated Hollow Knight when I first played it. I despised that game, and I rage quit at the Soul Sanctum boss. I forgot his name, like Soul Master or something. And I was already like pissed off because I got caught in the trick of the City of Tears. You know, like you get trapped in there. and I was just like really furious, and like I deleted my whole save once I lost enough to the Soul Master, and but then like eventually I got back to the game, and I actually beat it through. And even then, I didn't beat the Radiance. I never beat the Radiance. I was just like, I didn't like it. But I was thinking of streaming Hollow Knight, and that would be, I could on stream for the first time ever beat the Radiance. Oops. I remember getting like fairly okay at Hollow Knight. I don't know how that would be nowadays. I also think that Silk Song always like looked to have a lot of promise in it, in how it seems to be more like fast than original Hollow Knight. Because the original Hollow Knight is a fun game. It's like fairly methodical and stuff, but your little character moves so slow, and before you get the dash, the game like moves at a slug pace. Bug joke. But it really picks up once you like get the dash and stuff. But Hornet seems to just like naturally be very fast, which is cool. Now they just have to release it. Now they just have to release Silk Song, because the promise is there. Spin. Mosquito. Shooting me softly. I think some of these are like music puns. I don't quite understand. Wait a second. I want to do something. Probably should have done it before I started the level. Oh yeah, you don't even have... You can move without like even touching the analog, because if you run and like attack, you do your little spin and you can keep going. That doesn't work in Legends. If you like, you know, if you punch while running, you just do a standstill punch. Williams, he's so fabulous sliding around. A real skater. Ice skater. So yeah, look, Glowbox is like the mosquito carries him, and he does all the sucking and the shooting. Very cool. Thanks for interrupting the music, Lum King. Very cool of him. This is a lot more interesting than like the usual shoot 'em up, because you'll have, you know, the suck ability besides just shooting. Oh yeah, there's this like rebound. Cool. But I kind of feel like these mosquito levels are like a tiny bit incessant, especially at the start of the game. I think you'll have like 2 of them per, like, you know, level team, like 2 for the desert, 2 for jungle, 2 for all of them. And by the time you do these in the steampunk world, they get kind of a bit of a headache if you're doing all this stuff. Especially getting all the lums in these is especially hard, because you have to do the little chains of enemies, and they move very fast. Oh yeah, these things, these weird swarming flies. I love the genre of enemy in games that's like a whole swarm of one tiny little type of creature. Legends has those little like fuzzy darkness monsters. Really like those. They're fun. Oh yeah, look at those murals. That's Glowbox. Why is he blue? His Glowbox is canonically like used to be red. Every Glowbox looks red, but he got stung by blue mosquitoes, and so he turned blue. It's real. I think it's like that's in the manual of this game or something. Or maybe you get that from the red Globox skin, that lore. Is there a boss here? Oh yeah, it's the ice world. This is a very cool world. Why are they giving me the bombs if there is no boss here? I don't remember there being one, at least. Cool mariachi music. We're coming up to Ice Mexico. Actually a very cool world, which is, you know, it's like kind of food themed, but it's like an icy winter wonderland, and then you go down to the underground, and it's a fiery hell kitchen with lots of dragons and stuff. Very cool, very creative. Why are those oranges? One extremely bizarre change that Legends made to the Origins levels. Those oranges, you see they have like a little angry face. For some reason in Legends, they just have one like Cyclops eye that is like emotionless. I genuinely don't know why they did that. I think it was just like a weird retooling of assets. They do that a lot. Yay. Yeah, no boss, only little piranhas. Whee! Oh yeah, the Gourmet Land is also the world with the famous Var boss. Very cool. Oh, magician, you're truly evil for wasting my time with these. There's not a lot of like modding for this game that is actually like worth your time. It's mostly just like skins and stuff. There's like basically no level pack mods for this game, which is like basically what I would want from a mod for a game like this. I don't want to play as different characters, I want more levels. But I did see that there was like some mod for Rayman Legends that like made ported over stuff from the mobile games, like Rayman Adventures and what's the other one? Rayman Mini. And that could be interesting to, like, you know, it's just more game. And if it isn't an auto runner, then I'm happy. Oh, I've been playing this for actually a very small amount of time, and I'm already at World 3. That is the power of playing a game that you know and love. I'm still going Glowbox mode. Yeah, the song is so relaxing. There's even like a slurping like drink sound in the song, which adds a lot to it. Still don't know what that is. It's like a weird plant with sunglasses. I think my favorite like overall like world music in this game is from the steampunk world. It just sounds very like cool. It has a lot of like just mechanical sounds in it. And I like when music does that. I didn't get that thing. Oops. Also, yeah, look how Glowbox flies. He just flaps his little arms. Just as, you know, any frog can do that, really. Every frog can just fly a bit. If they really want to. Are there any flying frogs? No, now I'm thinking about it. Hello, dude. So the enemy team for this one is dragons. And there's a big one coming up. Actually, we don't even fight that one until the like second half of the world. Sad. Still don't know why they did that. Oh yeah, this fork. This thing isn't even in the like in the legendsified Rayman levels. You know, the back to Origins and Legends. They don't even have those cool forks. Such a travesty. Rayman Arena? I never played that. What is that in relation to? I already forgot like everything I said in the past like 2 minutes. I know nothing about Rayman Arena other than that it's like half of a fighting game maybe, and also a racing game. Oh yeah, this one. Very cool. Yeah, that's just about how much I know about Rayman Arena. I might play it someday to like, you know, have played every single Rayman game. So have the one that I truly never played is yeah, from the like main series that I truly never played is Rayman 2. Because now, you know, I already played 3, I played 1 through Rayman Redemption. That certainly counts for something. And I played this one and Legends. So, you know, I'm good. That's for PS2, right? The Rayman Arena. I have an informant about like the best way to play every Rayman game. I've asked this before, and I got my answer. The power here is to like shrink. Again, I think only the first 2 power-ups are like truly essential. Is that sinking? It's fine. The first 2 power-ups, the game feels incomplete without them. The shrinking and the swimming could do without. Oh yeah, this is the one with the most personality. That's what it is, a multiplayer foot racing and battle game. Interesting. What the fuck is that? Globox's voice? Might be interesting to like play with someone else. If I don't know if the PS2 emulator has like a multiplayer feature like Duck Station. Maybe it does. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I heard that. Where? Not there. Here? Oh wait, I think that's one of I forgot about that. That is a flaw of this game. If you're close to one of these doors and there's a Teensy or an Electum mission close, yeah, you will hear it, but you won't see it, and that confuses you. So like, you know, it's here. I could hear it from the other screen. That shouldn't happen. Aye. This world also just uses Cyclops again. Look at the frozen fruit. The food in this world does look pretty tasty. Oh yeah, here I am in small mode. So being small is actually also from Rayman 1, and I don't know why they brought this back. It's weird, but basically the only like benefit is that you have a little dash move, and you can dash upwards and save yourself from pits and stuff. It's like basically a double jump, but also not really. And you just get big again. Make me small again. Ow. Glowbox devoured by piranhas. Rest in peace. The puffer fish. That also just look like the oranges. Very cool. Ow. Oof. Now I can't stop thinking about trying to emulate PS3 stuff, because another game that I want to showcase on stream that I think very few people even know exists is Sound Shapes. It was like a weird, like experimental platformer for PS3, where like it was primarily a level creator game, and the gimmick is that as you play through the levels, the like level assets make music, and like there's dynamic music that goes on as you play the game, and it's cool. If you can't run Dolphin on your computer, you have no chance of running RPC X PPC. Yeah, I know, but eventually I will try. I will do my best. Cause I also kind of wanna play a Little Big Planet. Maybe with a friend. I never played those games multiplayer much, besides like with randos online, and that's like a fruitless effort trying to play that game online specifically to get the stuff, the like multiplayer challenges, cause the game locks not progress. it locks 100% behind playing 4-player in some levels, and I always found that absolutely evil because I had no friends. I'll mail you my modded PS3 that I got from Goodwill a few years ago. Don't do that. Don't mail anything to Brazil. They will steal it. My friend, my Puku, tried like sending me like his parts of his broken PC. I think I talked to you about this like at the time. It didn't go well. They didn't have enough information or something, and they just like sent it back to him eventually. Just mail your address, full legal name, social security number, and debit card number, and the wacky numbers on the back. Yeah, don't worry, I'm on that. Oh yeah. Two done. Some more to go. How many? Okay, speak. Okay. He never says anything very interesting. I just want it to be Ray again. Another bad thing about the skins in this game. Look at this. Most of them are just stupid teensies. Probably because they're like the easiest to model or something. But there's like barely any Rayman and Glowbox ones. Dashing through the snow. But yeah, there's a lesson, boys and girls. Never try mailing anything to Brazil. They will steal it and keep it for themselves, and then like sell it in an auction apparently, because that's just how it is on this beach of an earth. Oh, big again. Oh yeah, I love this waiter dragon. Doesn't he like hurt you if you stay in here for too long? Doesn't he? Hello? Thought you were supposed to hurt me. Anyway, you like, you know, you can't hurt him from up. I love the little mini dragons. They look so silly. I think the Hell Kitchen is only like by the 3rd level or something. So for now we're in winter mode. Oh yeah, this mechanic that certainly works a lot. It's like you can make a big one by like ground pounding him, or a small one by just like, you know, jumping on him. And neither are very functional a lot of the time. Oh yeah, mosquito in the level. Weird. This is a rare one. Fish flying, it's fine. A bullet hell all of a sudden. Alright, that is easy. This is actually one of the few, one of the like rare instances where you can mount and dismount the mosquito. Look at this. Dismounted, mounted. You can never really do this a lot in any other level. As in, at all. Guess the Electons also kept their, like, you know, limbless appearance. But Rayman doesn't even like turn into Electons anymore when he dies. That was you know, the death animation in Rayman 1. Oh yeah, when you're, you know, big, if you like ground pound these umbrellas, they just like disappear. But if you're small, you don't even have enough mass to do it. Can I get big again? Can. Cool. Did you hear that? That cool, like, that bounce bell guitar? That's very cool. I think all the like music in this game follows the same sort of pattern of, again, that thing that I said: suspense, action, normal. It's nice. And this one has like 2 sets of it, because it has music for the ice area and the fire hell area. Oh, this again? Let's try a normal one. Normal one. Thanks, Lum King. Love it, dude. Uh-oh. Not worth it. Not worth it. I remember that one. That one is suffering to get. They kind of look like Godzilla if you really think about it. Look at their colors. Looks like that. What is up with that weird like crystal Godzilla in one of the movies where he like has crystals on his shoulders? I have a very like vague understanding of Godzilla stuff. Godzilla. Wow. I ain't bothering getting all these little lumps trapped in the ice. They can perish for all that I care. So, how have you guys been? I already asked this at like the start of the stream, but you know nobody was there. So how have you guys been doing? I was a bit I was in like a spell. I was in a fugue state at the start of the stream, just like locked in talking about the game, and now I'm out. Oh, I win. I'm so good at the game. What are other games that I haven't played yet that I'm like very good at? I'm trying to think. Got pretty good at Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Not like speedrunner good, but like good. But I don't even have that game bought. I also like really wanted to play Bomber Cyberpunk again. I beat that one, but I don't have it, and I also don't know if it would work. But that is truly like if Jet Set Radio was good. It's so crazy how a game works when the controls are good. Isn't that wild? You're meh. I saw that you're like Bard Cactus. Do you wanna like play Pocket Dungeon or something? You unlocked every variant of Engineer in Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I see. Piping hot. There it is, the hell. I guess the other half of the world is the hell portion, I guess. I don't know. Is this the one where the little dragons chase you? I don't think it is. Also, only the orange evil cans have like physics and will like kill you. The other ones have like little shelves. That is a pretty like silly detail. You're not bored anymore. That was last night. Now you're just sad. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, here it is. Evil Hell Hidden Mexican Kitchen Zone. And of course, this is the music. Of course, it's mariachi. Very cool. What is this? What is that, dude? I never stopped to think about like what food that even is. Is that like cake? Oh yeah. The singing oh yeah, there's no fire anymore. The singing voice in all these songs is like it's the big dragon. It's the gourmet man. Even though I see this world very cynically for like, you know, being silly Mexico world, it does have like a pretty good aesthetic and stuff and theme and all that. Also, now the dragons are little chefs, whereas in the outside they're waiters. Cool. Maybe I can, maybe I can finish all the normal worlds here. Actually, the water world kind of like drags a little. Maybe I'll only do Gourmet Land and then be done. Cause For as fun as this is, every goodwill withers away, or something like that. I had the popcorn. Best mechanic in any video game. You popcorn and then you make platforms. Brilliant. I don't understand why would they make a Mexican kitchen world in both this and Legends. It doesn't make sense. Legends does, you know, have the difference of being actually like Dia de los Muertos theme, but it's still just a Mexican food world. Why are you doing this? Maybe they are like reusing assets or something. Maybe the budget ran out. All those 3D boss fights just took too much on the budget. I also barely remember any of the music in what is it, like Fiesta de los Muertos is the name of it in Legends. Barely remember any of that music compared to this one. Fork, okay. Laser Fork. Laser Hawk. So I still feel kind of like crazy. Still feel like I'm the only one that even knows that show like exists. That like the only person that still has that show occasionally pop up in their mind. Feels like everyone else has already like forgotten. I can understand why that is though. It's not the most like amazing show or anything. God damn it, Lump King. Tried working in like a Urusei Yatsura joke somewhere in there, but I couldn't. Like, you know, with Lump. Couldn't do it. Too weak. Oh yeah, the evil, the sentient fire, my favorite. Okay, missed all that. Fine. It's okay, it's less time to be wasted in the results screen. I always say screen has screen. I really am like a Nightmare Before Christmas character. That, like, you know, confuses normal words for spooky ones. Oh, thought it was a secret. Ow. Are those like spiky? I just remember the spiky cheese in this world. Isn't it like some kind of pun with like sharp cheddar or something? It's like a type of cheese. I don't remember. Clearly, this is just ripping off Mad Red Dead. At least when I'm streaming, I like can't think about the fact that I'm really cold. So you know that's something. Shut up. The frame that it appears, frame perfect. Speedrunning this game must be a nightmare. I wonder if there's like some kind of trick to just like, you know, skipping skipping entirely the results. Probably not. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yay, sink or swim. It's another tricky treasure. Another like very odd, very like minor trivial change that I like noticed in Legends back to Origins is that the chest doesn't have an eye anymore, for like no reason really. It just doesn't. Ow. It's like it's truly like little details like that nobody cares about. That is what keeps me going. Okay, level, I'll play by your stupid timing and rules. I won't do my cool tricks that I like doing. It's just so unfortunate, so unfortunate. There's also like an insane rubber banding with the chest, you know. That's what causes the timing to be so weird. Okay, there it is. Oh, I jumped on it. You're hungry? Well, stop looking at the screen, cause this world has a lot of food. Look, there's like some refreshing drinks in there. There's olives there. Some oranges. Okay, let's do the... Why do they... Why are all these levels like unique and have little dialogue in them? Kind of pointless. Mending the Rift. These like Electron Bridge levels are just like truly like why? Just why? Why would you like waste a level slot in these? Oh look, they're floating platforms. It is kind of neat how, like, you know, these levels actually use the like lump song without the vocals like all the time. So when the vocals kick in, it's like it's dynamic. Again, love dynamic music, my favorite. It's funny how those ones look bald. Look at that. That one doesn't have hair. Bald. Cool. You don't really have to break both sides of the cages ever. Might have noticed that. In Legends they made it so just like any punch to the cage already like breaks it, so you don't waste any time. Legends is snappy, but it's also like padded out. So I don't know why the Electrons look like rabbits in the little trophy metal graphic. Doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, so now we get to the water world. You know, the movie. And this will be the end. Aim for the eel. Oh yeah, there's a boss here. A shoot boss. Actually, I am actually one of the like insane people that like the bosses in this game. Even though they're like... People like always say that they're very generic, and they are. But I don't know, there's something about them that I kind of like. Like, it's just the plant, the like dragon, and the water dragon, and the bird, I guess. They're like not like exceptional boss fights, but I don't know. I think there's a charm to them, and how like just mechanical and like unnatural they are in like progressing. I also just remember that even in just the boss fights, Legends also bites this game. Because like the frog boss in the second game, in Legends, is just like the bird one in this one. That is crazy. I never would think about just how recycled Legends is. Just with like a fresh coat of paint. Cool motorcycle. Oh yeah, there's a pepper here, isn't there? God, every single time I shut up and like start enjoying the music, I touch the Lump King, and it just destroys my soul. Dead. Would you guys be bothered if I died? Would you be bothered if I like took a whole week to like not stream anything at all and just like edit stuff? Cause I'm like pretty behind schedule in the highlight shit that I want to do. I'm sure you wouldn't mind, right? You have better people to watch than me. I mean, it's your channel. Yeah, but the audience must speak. I must make you feel special, like you have a choice in life. I do think that like the RoboBlast co-op stream has like pretty big potential for like a fun highlight. I haven't been exactly like very proud of any of the highlights I've made so far, just because I'm not a very funny person. But I think that one actually like funny shit happened in it, and I even have the perfect title already, like playing Sonic RoboBlast at like 1000 ping, which is actually probably very close to how much ping I actually had in that. It was just like a comedy of errors that whole stream, because like I was like way too laggy, and like just everything was going wrong. Oh yeah, there's the pepper, and it's dead, and it did the Wilhelm scream. Cool. You guys should just go watch Wyatt, not me. Just leave right now. Oh yeah, here's the eel. Doesn't really look like an eel. Look at that. That is not an eel. That is a bug. But if the game says it's a eel, then it's a eel. Yeah, there it is. The comical bright pink weak spot. Ow. Oh my god, that is very loud. Go for the weak spots. What weak spots? The weak spot is I don't remember. I forgot the line. Even though I played that level so much. The bone level. There's a, oh my god. Oh, it's just a head. He's a head. Alright, dude. Just die. Oh, cool. Music was a bit off there. There's a Sonic channel you've been hooked on. Yeah, I mostly just like watch Wyatt. Sometimes watch Grapefruit when he like does it. Sometimes watch Vinny. Vinny played fucking like Pizza Tower fan games last night, and I find it so funny that like when Vinny tries interacting with Pizza Tower stuff, because like he's just so bad at it. Like I sympathize with him, but it's like it's just so sad. Okay, one last one for the day. Oh my god, this is gonna add up to like just age me by like 15 years. Like, you know, by the end of my life, when my life is flashing before my eyes, I will see the magician on the fucking lum tube. Did you see how he played John Gutter? I didn't, actually. I find it really annoying that like Vinny doesn't make his like VODs public as soon as the stream finishes. He waits for the next day. That is just really obnoxious, and I don't know why they do it. He was asking chat what the new moves were. Dude, he plays a lot of stuff. He probably like doesn't even remember how the normal Pizza Tower played. I kind of understand it actually, because now that I think back, I remember very little like specific details of like Rayman 3. Streaming lots of games makes you forget them, and I've only been doing it for a month, so maybe eventually I'll also like develop incredibly bad memory and like muscle memory for games that I like. But anyway, that's it for the stream. He went through the tutorials. Actually, what I saw was like I did see him play the tutorial, and he seemed to do like pretty well. He like got adapted to it pretty quick, it seemed. But I guess it wasn't true if he like struggled with the first level. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm definitely gonna play more of this, and I don't know, like there's also Mega Man 2 that I'm doing currently, so you know there's that to look forward to. Me suffering to that. And thanks for chatting, thanks for watching it the recorded VOD. And goodbye. I really hate that the music stops.